That song goes out to all the meth teeth bitches in Oklahoma. Dude, that was the fucking craziest segment we've done in a long time.
It's been a little while since we've had a laugh that hard segment.
Holy shit.
Like that.
That was just off the rails.
Yeah, we don't get those off the rails moments that much anymore.
Oh my God, dude. I couldn't keep it together.
You're kidding. Couldn't tell. Wow.
I don't mean to laugh at people's misfortune, but holy fuck.
Yeah, that was pretty. I do mean to laugh at their misfortune, and that guy's was the worst.
Oh. I mean, I've had some bad experiences, but just the whole and the whole thing is the common thread of the missing teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
he's like,
I could never.
It's like, fuck yeah, we are.
Dude, I could never make out with a chick with missing teeth.
Oh, especially a whole plate.
Yeah, I know. No way. No fucking way.
Yeah. Maybe if I was 70 myself.
Just the thought of that. It's just disgusting.
I don't know. The older we get.
But he's talking, these chicks are in their 30s.
And he's got to be in his 30s at the time, too. So, geez. I don't know, but I like our friend. What's his name? Mason?
Yeah, Matt Mason.
Matt Mason? I like Matt Mason.
I do, too.
He's welcome to come back and share his story time anytime he wants.
No shit, but my God.
He's got some stories.
They always make those stereotypical comments about people in the South and the Midwest and things, But unfortunately, Matt has made those stereotypes come true.
Yeah. He really did, at least for tonight.
Oh, man.
What kind of shit? Well, she threw the speaker through my car window or through my house window, so I pulled a shotgun on her, but I let her live with me for 8 more months.
Yeah, then I pissed in her car. I just sat there drinking iced tea all day, pissing in her back seat.
What the hell is going on there?
I don't think at any point in my life did I think, you know what? I think I'm going to piss in that chick's back seat.
To this day, I've never purposely pissed in anybody's car. Not even my own. Nobody's. Never had that experience yet. All righty.
That was quite the call.
That was something, all right.
Holy man.
Smokes.
I know the chat room enjoyed it, that's for sure.
Oh, how could you not enjoy that call?
Oh.
That was an all-timer, dude. Are you kidding?
It was.
That was... that's up there with Sister Bertha Bangers and who else has been like crazy call like that? Maybe the Snake Man the first time.
The Snake Man.
Maybe the Dirt Talk. Some of the Dirt Talk stuff.
Yeah.
That shit was really, really, really out there. Dude, that was so out there. I don't even remember what else did we talk about before we got on the phone with him.
Well, we were talking Aerosmith.
That's right.
The reason he called is because he's an Aerosmith fan, and he's just incensed by the nonsense with the whole lawsuits and all that shit.
Right. Yeah. Good point. Deep cut. Probably the best call since the West call.
True.
Probably right there.
Yeah.
It's Wes's call. Nothing tops that. Even Matt Mason doesn't top Wes's call.
Yeah, getting fucked by Def Leppard.
Yeah. Nobody tops that one, but that might be the greatest call in the history of the show. Although that one that we just had was pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
You were quiet. I thought you were going to have a stroke over there.
Oh my God, dude. It just never ended. There was just like one more horrific detail after the next.
I've never heard you bang on the desk before. And you were banging on the desk.
I know.
I've never heard that. I've been doing this show with you for fucking 20 years almost.
I know. It's just the horrific details involved with this guy's escapades is just beyond.
Yeah, just amazing.
Well, yeah, there was this other one that it's like, what? There's more?
Yeah, it's like, how are you not fucking in like an insane asylum if these are the chicks you're pulling?
How many teeth did she have? Well, she had a partial plate.
Why are you so obsessed on the teeth? I don't know, because that's maybe something people look for.
But how did I even know to go there?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent some time in Broken Arrow, which is outside of Tulsa.
Yeah.
So I kind of know the area a little bit, but holy shit, I wasn't expecting that.
No, not at all. Wow.
Wow. All right, we'll talk about fucked up chicks.
All right.
This happened over in Michigan.
Okay.
A state senator filed a sexual harassment allegation on Tuesday against another state senator facing investigation over remarks to a female reporter.
Okay.
This is the whole Me Too movement kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
State Senator Mallory McMorrow, McMorrow, Democrat, of course, said that State Senator Peter Lucido, I think that's how you say his name, Lucido, he's a Republican, a Shelby Township, made her feel uncomfortable and degraded during orientation for new senators at the Senate office building in Lansing shortly after the election in November of 2018.
Is she transgender?
No, I don't think so.
Her face kind of looks like a dude.
She kind of looks like a dude, looks like a lady.
Yeah, she's got a. I don't know.
She's got a boxy face.
She looks like a mime with red hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
As first reported by Crane's Detroit Business, McMorrow said she approached Lucido to introduce herself when he shook her hand while using his other hand to hold her lower back, grazing her upper rear with his fingers.
Oh my God, he should be murdered for this.
He brushed the top of her buttocks.
He should be killed.
Yes. Lucido asked where she was from and whom she ran against, and McMorrow said she was from Royal Oak and defeated Republican Senator Marty Nolenberg. At the moment, still holding his hand on my lower back, he looked me up and down. He raised his eyebrows and said, "I can see why."
Well, he should be murdered.
Yeah. McMorrow said, "In that moment, my heart sank and she felt clenched and small."
Really? And you're going to try and be in politics?
Yeah.
And that little thing fucked you up?
Yeah, that little thing really, derailed her.
Yeah. She's not going to do well in politics if that fucked her up.
Yeah. Did he lean in real close to your ear and go, "I could smell your cunt"?
I could see if he stuck his finger down her skirt and kind of fingered her asshole or something, but I'm not really seeing it that he, touched her back and...
Yeah, he shook her hand and he put his hand on the small of her back, as it were.
Yeah. But went, too low or something? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, he brushed the curvature of her shapely buttocks.
You really think that was what it was, that he was really going for a quick brush feel?
No, I don't really think so.
Or did he just fucking, like we all have? I mean, how many times have you been in a crowded room and, brushed a girl's tit or whatever?
Yeah. Well, here's
not on purpose. Just,
yeah. Well, here's the thing. In this day and age, if you treat a woman in a, I'm going to use a kind of a weird, not a weird term, but an old term, in a dainty fashion, that's considered sexist.
Yeah. In a professional setting, I don't want to even deal with them at all.
No.
It's not worth the hassle.
Nope.
It's just not.
She said she felt she had been reduced to a piece of meat.
Oh, shut up.
And the implication was that she won her hard-fought election campaign because of her appearance.
You know what? I honestly, truly feel like if these little nonsensical things are that upsetting, and you're going to lose your livelihood over this stuff anyway, you might as well just grab her by the ass.
Yeah, because you're going to get embattled by it anyway, so you might as well get a good feel.
Yeah, you might as well get something out of it instead of this fucking bullshit. I mean, get the fuck out of here with this. He she felt like a piece of meat. Shut up.
Yeah, because he brushed against her.
How fucking weak are you? You fucking clown cunt. Shut up.
I categorically deny this allegation, which I believe is completely untrue and politically motivated, Lucido said on Tuesday morning in a text message to the Detroit. People got to stop using with the social media to make their communications.
Well, that's all they use now.
I know it's the way of the world, but stop with the tweeting and the texting and all this bullshit. Because number one, if you're going to make a statement, you need to make a statement to where people can see and hear you, not interpret what they think you might have said or might have meant.
Yeah.
Because people could interpret that, any way they choose to spin it.
If you're going to use social media, which I'm with you, I'm so fucking happy that I got off of social media. But if you're going to use social media, shoot a fucking video. Shoot a video saying what you want to say. And when it's the way you want it to be said, then post it to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And leave zero doubt on what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop using fucking social media where, you have 140 characters to try and convince the world that you're not a fucking ass grabber.
Yeah, a lech.
Yeah, I mean, holy fuck, stop it.
Yeah. The state Senate launched a sexual harassment investigation into Lucido's conduct on January 15th after the Michigan Advance report and exchanged January 14th between him and Advance reporter Allison Donahue outside of the Senate chamber. Donahue tried to question Lucido while he was surrounded by a group of high school students from his alma mater.
Yeah.
You've heard of De La Salle, right? The Michigan Advance quoted Lucido asking Donahue. When Donahue said she had not, Lucido reportedly said, "It's an all-boys school. You should hang around. You could have a lot of fun with these boys, or they could have a lot of fun with you."
Funny, but not that bad.
The students burst into laughter.
Yeah, it's funny.
Contacted by the Free Press, Lucido did not dispute the accuracy of the quotation, but said he felt they had been taken out of context and out of proportion. Later in the day, he said he was misquoted. McMorrow said she told her husband about the incident, but did not go further, partly because she felt the incident was relatively minor on the sexual harassment spectrum. And a complaint could limit her effectiveness as a new state senator. McMorrow said she decided to speak up and file a complaint because of the incident involved Lucido and Donahue. She said that she felt guilt about what Donahue had experienced and that if she had spoken up sooner, the incident might not have happened. What
a fucking jerk-off fucking story this is. Shut up.
As a sitting senator, I know my story will carry weight, she said. I hope it will show that Senator Lucido's behavior is not a one-off misunderstood occurrence with reporter Allison Donahue, but a pattern of behavior intended to demean women in the workplace and abuse a position of power.
Fuck off. Dude, when you hear, and not you, this comment's not meant for you. This comment is meant for our listeners, our fans.
Yes.
When our fans hear this kind of shit, have we done a good enough job, me and you, have we done a good enough job so that they also understand what a load of shit this all is?
I think so.
You know, are we to a point that at least our little ecosystem of CMS faithful will call out this kind of shit? Not when we're pointing it out, but when they're just in their real life
and reading this kind of stuff and say bullshit.
And the 6 o'clock news comes on in Lansing, Michigan, with this fucking story, and are our fans in Lansing looking at that going, the guys from the CMS are right. These people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, look, I don't give a shit who people vote for. I mean, I certainly hope they don't vote for whatever the socialist candidates are. But I really don't give a fuck what they vote for. But I hope, it's my greatest hope that the people that listen to us do these fucking political stories and these social justice stories or whatnot. I'm hoping that we're educating people to not accept this kind of fucking faggotry and want to not be faggots.
Right.
I don't mean faggots as in, you know, who you want to spend your time with.
Sexual
or any of that
preference,
stuff.
you mean as in weakness.
Weak pussies. You know, call out the weak pussies, please. You know, as much as you and I do it, we're only two voices.
Yeah.
We're two voices that reach a lot. We need everybody. We need everybody to call this shit out. When people at your fucking family dinner start running this shit, you got to be like, shut your fucking hole. Shut up. You're fucking full of shit. This is stupid. Stop being such a weak cunt. I don't care what your teacher told you. You know, that's what I'm hoping that we're slowly teaching.
Well, I would like to think that as well.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. If not, doomed.
Yep. McMorrow said it's time to stop excusing behavior that's done intentionally to belittle and minimize others.
Really? Well, who else saw this? Was there a report from a reporter before she whined about it?
No.
No. So no one noticed it.
No.
So there was no belittling. There was no belittling. She's saying about how this belittled her or whatever. Nobody saw it. She just reported it.
Yeah. I felt small and insignificant.
Why? Why? Because you don't have enough self-confidence to realize you don't have enough even if this guy was being a creep.
Yeah.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, this guy's being a fucking creep.
Okay.
Okay? If he's being a fucking creep, you don't have enough self-confidence in yourself that you can't feel small, that you feel small and weak and all this other shit because a guy put his hand on your back, then you're fucking too weak to fucking govern my city.
Yeah.
You're not fit to be fucking city council or dog walker or whatever the fuck you are.
Yeah, you're not a leader.
Yeah, you're just a fucking whining cunt. You're the problem, not the solution. Period. You're the fucking problem. Hate these people.
Responding to Lucido's comment that her complaint could be politically motivated. Yeah, well, she is a politician, and she is in a position where she wants to defeat her rivals. Why wouldn't this be politically motivated?
Of course.
McMorrow said there is no calculus where this is a benefit to her and her districts long held by Republicans. Really?
Yeah, there's no calculus to that?
No.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that in the same in the same spirit of Trump's increasing ratings with this nonsensical impeachment thing, where with every day that goes by, he gets more popular, not less. Let's hope that the same goes here, that with every whine that this bitch is doing, that this other guy gets more and more popular in his district. Let's hope that that's the same case.
Right. This is a risk, but if I can make this a better place to work, I will sleep better at night, she said. Am I concerned about retribution? Of course. I mean, I spent a lot of time over the weekend talking to people about this, and it very well may be the end of my career. But honestly, if that's the case, I'll go back to what I was doing before.
Okay. See ya.
Goodbye.
Later.
Yeah. Toodaloo, buckaroo.
Yeah, you know how many people are going to care? None. Just your dumb family. That's it. No one else will even remember your name in 2 weeks. Go away, you bitch.
He touched the small of my back.
Bastard. Kill him.
He made me feel small and weak.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he was an alpha male and he put you where you belong in your place?
Maybe you just don't have enough self-confidence to be fucking strong.
Yep.
You weak bitch. Maybe you're just a weak bitch. You ever think of that? Because that's what it sounds like from here. If he groped you, that's one thing. He touched your back? Fuck you.
Yeah, he brushed your back and the top of your buttocks.
You ever ride on a subway, you whore? Try that, see what you get. You ever fucking land in a plane? You ever get touched when you're landing it, when you're trying to get your bags to get off the plane? You know, like every other person on the plane? Did you whine about them too? Did you go to the fucking airport people and say, that guy touched the small of my back and my shoulder with his bag and with his hand? Please. Half the time when you're getting off a plane, somebody's fucking putting their cock in your ass. Maybe not all the way in, but through the pants.
Right.
It's the pants cock to asshole. That's the way it works, right? Oh, you just flew?
Yeah.
Did you not get crowded by whoever is behind you getting off the fucking plane?
Of course.
You should have gone to the airline and complained. Because you're not doing your part to make it a more safe environment for the working class there.
Right.
Fucking asshole cunt. I hate this bitch.
Don't vote for her then.
Damn water in Michigan. That's what she's from Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drink the water, bitch.
Yeah, let your teeth rot out, like Matt says.
Yeah, drink the water and die.
Yeah.
Hater.
Meth teeth head.
Yeah. Too bad you're not. Ronald McDonald looking bitch. Like you fucking, somebody held your face down in a fucking puddle of flour.
Right.
Cunt.
All right. Speaking of crazy bitches.
All right.
A woman gets revenge on her cheating ex-husband.
Oh, boy.
By turning his beloved record collection into her new kitchen floor.
All right. Creative and funny. I like that one.
Yep. This came from Mark Miller, by the way, giving credit.
All right.
Hat tip to Mark Miller.
Thanks, Mark.
A mother of three got revenge on her cheating ex-husband by turning his record collection into her new kitchen floor. Sonia Barton, 47, wanted to overhaul her old kitchen after living in her home in Belper, blah, 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 for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
The children's entertainer spent hundreds of hours over a whole year transforming her kitchen piece by piece as part of her forever home. As part of the transformation, she opted to use some of the vinyl records left behind by her ex-husband, who she claims cheated, to redecorate her kitchen floor.
Okay.
The collection includes records from Dire Straits, Jets Yaz. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Yaz.
Jets Yaz, Y-A-Z-Z.
Have all their stuff.
Hands Up, Wait a minute. Show Daddy Waddy. I never heard of that.
Show a Daddy Waddy?
It's SHOWADDYWADDY. That's all one word. Show Daddy Waddy.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it. And Paper Lace.
Paper Lace. Wow. All the big hits.
Yeah. Wasn't that from the 70s, Paper Lace? Weren't they?
Tune?
I know. I think they did. I think. Could be wrong, but I think they did when Chicago died.
Paper Lace. Let's see.
You know, the night Chicago died. Na 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 na.
The night Chicago died.
Isn't that Paper Lace?
Yeah, they did that one, and they also did Billy, Don't Be a Hero.
That's the one too. Yeah. Don't make a fool of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got the whole world in our hands. Or I thought that was Three Dog Night.
No.
Or it's Ray Stevens, rather. Didn't Ray Stevens do We Got the Whole World in Our Hands?
Got the whole world in our hands.
Yeah.
Got the whole wide world.
I thought that was Ray Stevens. Oh,
and the Genesis song you're thinking of was Paper Late.
Paper Late. You're right.
Not Paper Lace.
Paper Late. Paper Late.
Exactly.
Yep. But we're showing our age here. Referencing a bunch of shit from the fucking mid-70s.
Yeah. Well, we're fans.
Yeah.
It's right up there with Terry Jacks.
Terry Jacks and Alan O'Day.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. That's Lou from the Lou's favorite.
That's a funny that's a laugh out loud funny segment.
It is. I agree. She said, some of them are my ex-husbands. It amuses me. It makes me laugh every time I walk in the kitchen and see them. So she took his record collection and she basically put a shellac over it.
Well, if the worst she took was a Dire Straits record and Paper Lace and Shawa Waba Doobie or whatever, is that really that big of a deal?
It would have been a big deal if she used a Chilliwack album.
Well, yeah. Oh, gone. She's been gone so long. My girl.
Exactly.
She hit the floor with my CDs.
No, they're the records.
Yeah. I mean, this just sounds like shitty albums that he left behind. Why? He didn't leave anything good behind.
Yeah. There's an old saying. There's an old saying. There's a reason why he left it behind.
Those albums that he left behind are probably ones that had songs that she liked on them, so he left them behind.
Yeah. It's like there's a reason he left them there.
Yeah. I mean, he probably took his cool records with him and left fucking Billy Don't Be a Hero behind.
Exactly.
Gives a shit.
Each section is bordered by small tile because I didn't want to do it all in one go so I could still use my kitchen. In response, her ex-husband, Jason Burt, told the media, I'm not saying anything. I haven't got a reaction to this. Glad they got comment from him.
Yeah, well.
Hey, your ex-old lady used your record collection to decorate her floor. What do you think? Well, I'm not saying anything. I really don't have any reaction to this.
Yes, I got a new chick now. I'm not going to fuck it up by being in the media about something so petty.
Yeah, she's half my age. And she's got a tight pussy. The old lady, she was all worn out.
And she's not a cunt that works on houses.
Her puss isn't as big as the opening in a 45.
That's right. I like this new chick. She's not an old gaper. They don't call her 45 twat.
45 twat.
45 twat. She's got much more of a 33 and a third twat.
33 and a third twat.
Nice and tight.
Yeah, she's got a ways to go before she becomes a 45.
That's right.
And then when she does become a 45, I'll trade her in for a 33 1/3 again.
She's out.
Sonia estimates she spent $2,500 on the Dream project, and the most expensive element was sourcing 5,000 miniature flower buttons that make up part of the floor.
This floor sounds like it's just horrendous.
It sounds like an art project. It's like an ongoing art project.
Bunch of albums and flower buttons?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here with that. That's got to look like some really cheeseball shit. You know, the family comes in and is like, oh, look at that.
Don't you just love it?
Oh,
yeah, whatever you say, dear.
It's great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Magically for Christmas, then everybody gives her throw rugs.
Here's for your kitchen. Why don't you cover up that Alan O'Day record that you got right under the sink?
Here's a rug for the Four Seasons.
And this one will cover up the Paper Lace record.
Yeah, here you go. Here's something for the Bay City Rollers section of your kitchen.
The mother of three said, I love do-it-yourself and I love color, so it just evolved.
Here's my question. How did this become a story? How limited is the news that they needed to cover this?
I'm sure.
Especially the guy's not contesting anything.
Well, I'm sure it's a Facebook thing. It's like, look what I did with my ex-husband's cheating ex-husband's record collection. You go, girl. You go.
The guy doesn't give a shit, though. So how is this a story?
Well, again, it's just like, I'm exacting revenge on that cheating asshole. I took his prized record collection and I put it on the floor and I walk on it daily. Yeah, you go, girl. Empowerment.
Oh, man. When my ex left, I put up some new pictures in the spaces where she had pictures. Maybe I should have called the media.
Yeah.
Could have got some coverage for that.
Did you get his guns, too?
Yeah. Yeah, they're stuck under this fucking table.
Right.
They're holding the table.
Yeah, they're shotgun legs. I originally wanted to do records on the floor when I was married, but my husband at the time didn't like the idea. So as soon as we split, I decided to do it.
Oh, you're so brave.
Yeah,
so
brave.
Bold.
So bold. So brave.
So powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You are the definition of female empowerment.
Yeah, empowering.
Yeah, so brave. So bold.
It's been a labor of love for me. I started it over a year ago, spent evenings and weekends working on it. Sonia said she began the project in October 2018 after deciding to completely overhaul her kitchen and to install a new floor, worktops, drawers, doors, kickboard, and I don't even know what this word is. Architrave? I don't know what that is. Sonia said, I bought myself a new table and made the drawers myself from floorboards. I made all the doors and the drawers. I love vibrant colors, so I decided to paint the doors.
Wow.
She's an amazing woman.
Just a chick that can do home improvement. And she's astounding.
And she's available, guys.
Yeah, and she's doing it with junk that the ex-husband left behind.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Simply amazing. She made a floor out of trash.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
It's like somebody making some kind of a sculpture out of Afterbirth.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna empty my trash on the floor later tonight and spray some shellac on it.
Exactly.
And make my floor over.
Exactly.
Be stupendous.
I spent ages looking at tiles and couldn't find any that I liked, so I bought some plain white tiles. I then decoupaged them and then put resin on them. The worktops were from eBay, which I was able to install with help from a friend.
Well, great.
From the floor, I bought the buttons and then added coins and records. I glued them to the floor, and then I put resin all over them.
Must look stupendous.
The buttons were the hardest part. They took hours and hours and hours.
Oh.
And there were thousands of tiny flower buttons on the floor. All of them were different.
Oh, my goodness.
Sonia decided to add some vinyl records from her ex-husband's collection to make the each section of the floor in small stages so she could continue to use her kitchen.
In other words, she ran out of buttons and needed something big to throw down on the floor.
More or less.
So she threw these fucking records. This must look like a hodgepodge bag of shit.
Yeah. She added that her friend and her family have all been amazed by the kitchen.
Is there any pictures of this fucking shitbag kitchen?
There is.
Oh, please. Send that over to me immediately. What's the name of the lady?
No, I'll email this over to you real quick.
All right, please do, because I need to see this kitchen for myself.
I am emailing this over.
All right, I gotta see what's going on here.
So you could see the amazement of this kitchen.
Let's see what's happening here.
And see how she used her lying, cheating husband's record collection into her floor.
I can't wait. Fucking scumbag. Showed you.
Yeah, pal. She took your paper lace records and she made something useful out of it.
Yeah, let's see what we got here from this twat.
It is a hard...
wait a minute. That looks like shit.
I know. It's just a bunch of hodgepodge of shit on the floor.
It's not even in any design or anything.
No, it's just random stuff on the floor.
And she's got like that one square, and then she ran out of buttons. So she literally threw the records in just to fill the space that she didn't have buttons for.
Yeah, more or less.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, it's just a hodgepodge.
And speaking of looking terrible, look at her. Jesus.
I know. That's why the guy got himself a new chick.
That floor stinks.
Yeah. Left that ugly wife and his useless vinyl behind.
And look at the records that he left behind.
I know.
None of this is anything. Oh, crap. Can I retitle this story? Woman builds floor out of crap.
Yeah.
That's horrible. What a fucking junk collector.
Yeah, I showed him, pal.
Yeah, you sure did. You fucking turned your kitchen into a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Holy cow. What a bunch of crap.
You're going to be sorry.
You know, I'm going to throw my trash on the floor and make my floor out of Dinnerly wrappers and fucking Healthy Choice bowls. What kind of stupid shit is this? God, I'm going to crush beer cans and make a beer can floor. But just in some parts. And in the others, I'm just going to throw trash, whatever's there, Wonder Bread bags.
Right.
You know, apple cores and whatever. Just throw it all on the floor. Junk.
Well, speaking of junk.
Yeah.
Here's a story that Chris Aiken submitted.
Oh, yeah, this is so funny.
The ultimate bad hair day. A woman ends up in a hospital after confusing builder's foam with her hair mousse. How does that even happen?
I don't know, but the picture is fucking spectacular.
I know. It's just like, how did that even happen? It's like, did it say hair mousse on the jar when you squirted it on your head?
Where were you putting it? Where were you when you were putting it on your head?
Yeah.
That's the real... I mean, did you have this builder's mold in your bathroom?
Yeah. Was it in your medicine cabinet or under your sink or what?
Yeah. I mean, come on. What is this?
This picture proves once and for all how important it is to read the label on the can.
Right.
It shows a mystery woman who reportedly ended up on A&E after confusing her hair mousse with a can of expanding builder's foam.
Right.
Again, where was this at, and how did you just go, oh, yeah, that's hair mousse?
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah. The image, believed to have been taken at a hospital somewhere in Eastern Europe, has been widely shared on social media on Tuesday.
Of course it has.
She can be sitting in a waiting room looking understandably unhappy with her situation with a giant solid helmet of polyurethane foam on her head. How much did she use? How much mousse could you possibly use? Don't you just use, about the size of an egg in your hand?
You put a little bit in your hand.
Yeah.
That looks like she put a can of it.
Yeah, she put like a gallon of it on her head.
I gotta think she's retarded.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with her.
She's gotta be just retarded and fucking stuck her whole head into a vat of this shit or something. There's no way she accidentally moosed her hair.
Not with that much.
I mean, look at that shit.
I know. Twigs and leaves. Did she do this in the woods?
I guess so.
Are stuck to the foam, leading to speculation that there might be more to the picture as seen in the sun than a simple mistaken spray can. Yeah. Expanding polyurethane foam has a number of uses in a do-it-yourself situation, although hair product is not one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm glad they spelled that out in the story.
Hey, kids, don't do this at home. Builders and at-home handymen use the foam from everything from preventing leaks to filling gaps during construction and holding items in place.
Right.
So this lady took spray foam and just doused her head with it. And she's got it all up and down her left arm as well.
Yeah, she's probably trying to wipe it off or something.
Holy shit. But she used like a whole can.
Something's wrong with her. She's got to be fucked up.
And why does it have twigs and leaves in it?
I don't know. Maybe she was trying to roll around on the ground to get it out of her hair.
What is she, a dog?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, looking at her, she's close. She doesn't look like a full human.
Yeah. Who took that picture?
Yeah. How would you get it out?
Yeah,
I guess just cut her hair.
Yeah, you're going to have to just cut her hair off.
But how? With what? A torch?
No, I guess you just got to take a clipper and start clipping away at the roots.
Clipping where? That shit's like, it's like to her scalp.
Yeah, I know, but
off her scalp.
Yeah.
Man.
Just got to take a straight razor and just start trimming away.
To get a blowtorch to burn some of it off.
A Betty blowtorch.
She's got to have Down syndrome.
Yeah,
or something,
she's got, as the old saying goes, she's got to be a little titched in the head.
Yeah, I'd say. But the photo's fucking hysterical. I'm sorry if she's got some disease or something, but I laughed and laughed when I saw that.
Yeah, she just sat there just like, look, I'm fucked. I got a spray foam mohawk on my head.
Fucking great. Looks like she could be like the new bass player in fucking Flock of Seagulls or something.
Probably.
Cure. It's Robert Smith's sister.
Just terrible.
Too good.
What is wrong with people?
Dude, I don't know. That's why I try not to deal with any of them anymore. They're all fucked up.
They are. Just don't go to Oklahoma.
No, definitely don't go there.
So funny.
Yep.
Our fans are silly.
Yeah, they are.
Well, let's see what else have we got here. Here's just a question for us, and I don't know that I have an answer for this, so I'm just gonna gloss over this just from what I know.
All right.
So we got an email from, boy, this guy has a very foreign sounding name, almost sounds Italian.
All right.
Giovanni Laurenti.
All right.
He says, not really a story, but more of a programming question.
Okay.
How much does it cost for licensing to be able to play music on your podcast? Well, number one, we don't play music on our podcast.
No.
We do it on the live show. Our good friend Corey over at Uncontrolled Noise, he pays the licensing fee for any music that we play during the live broadcast.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that his yearly costs are like $7,000. Is that correct?
Something like that.
Something
I
like-
don't remember the exact number, but it's some big number like
yeah,
that.
it's like $7,000. But he runs a 24/7 station, so our once a week show is a very, very small part of that.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Is there a yearly rate through ASCAP, BMI, etc.? Do you have to get permission first? What goes into being able to play copywritten music on a podcast? Well, again, as I said, we don't include music in our podcasts. But when we do the live show, we do it through Uncontrolled Noise, and Corey so graciously picks up the tab for that, and it costs him a really pretty penny a year.
Which is why we always encourage everybody to support his station.
Yeah.
Buy what he's selling and at least listen so that he gets his money's worth out of it. But,
So I think his yearly cost just on licensing fees is like around $7,000.
because you got to pay it for all over the world, CSAC and SOCAN and ASCAP and BMI. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
You know, there's bunches. Now, to do a podcast, you can get licensing for it. There's blanket licensing that you can get, you know, for podcasting and all that other shit. Let's be honest, 99.99% of the podcasters do not pay it. They just don't. They just run it legally. It's just the way it is. Because we say, we made a conscious decision not to do music because we say so many things that piss people off that it would be an easy lawsuit.
Yeah, we don't need a target on our back.
Right. So the only time we do is we play little clips, and we do it in fair use. You know, what would be legally known as fair use. So that's how we do it. We could pay a fee. I don't know what the fee is. To be honest, the fee I don't think would be the issue for us. I don't think doing 50 songs a month, which is about what we play on the show, would be the issue, you know, the financial issue for me and you. What I think would be the issue for me and you is the reporting, because you have to report to all these different agencies.
So they know where to distribute the money.
Right. And so we would have to not only keep track of how many listeners are listening and how many listening minutes, TLH, you know, total listening hours and all that other shit, and how many downloads and everything else. But we'd also have to report on where the downloading was to. We'd have to say, well, there was this many to South America and this many to Australia and this many to America. And, you know, we would have to report on all that kind of shit. And for all that kind of shit, we would either have to have licensing for all those territories, or we would have to geo-block people from hearing us in the territories that we're not licensed in. So because of all that, as you guys can probably tell from hearing that, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work that's not worth it, so that we can put fucking the last Blue Murder song from 1989 on the podcast. You know, it's just it's not something we want to do.
Right.
So, you know, I if you're looking to do it for your own podcast, man, there's definitely ways to do it. I don't know the answer. And the reason I personally don't know the answer is because I've never looked it up enough to really investigate it that much.
Because we don't do it.
Yeah, and we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got time to do that reporting. That's for damn sure.
Exactly.